Hello, this is Arcades, and welcome to another quick start guide video for Foundry. We're going to be working on automating the Tier 2 research packs for the second research lab, which we finished in the last video. And this will allow us to access all the stuff that's going to be required under here. I'm going to switch over to the other save that we've been working on, and we'll give a rundown on that. So hopefully, by the time we're done, we will have automated the Tier 2 packs. Hopefully this one will be a little quicker than my other ones. Alright, here we are. We're in here. Got our world loaded back up. And we have our second tiered building here we constructed at the end of the last video. Now, for our automation that we're going to be doing, we're going to be getting Science Packs 2 done. As you can see, requires 5 conveyors, 10 building blocks. So what we're needing is we need to automate the conveyors and the building blocks. 2 basic things you need in this game. I really like the fact that this requires you to build 2 things that you're going to use a lot of in this game, is these 2 things in order to make the second pack. So let's get to this and let's get going. So first thing we got to do is we got to take care of this. No longer hand feeding. We are done with the hand feeding. So in order to get that, we got to get the xenoferrite plates up here. Now down here we have this container that has the plates that we've been using. We have this section right here, so we got to get these plates up there. Now how we're going to handle that, we're going to come into here first. I want to reorganize some of these. I want to put that to there. We're going to end up putting that to there for the time being, and we will go from this. Okay, so we're going to grab our slopes. And the way I think I paced this out earlier is we're going to start from here, and we're just going to come drag it all the way up to about there. Make sure this is right. Should be. Bring this line all the way over here. Do that for now. There, that one there, and finally that there. Alright, we have this coming up. And we will just put that one right there and make that input. Okay, so now we technically have the plates flowing on up here. And they're going to come into here, they're just going to run through here. Okay, so now we're going to start, we're going to balance this out a little bit. So right now, this only needs 20 machine parts a minute, and that one's the same, so it's 40. And one of these makes 40, so actually only one of these machines needs to feed this. So we can take 2 of these machines and use them for something else. In particular, just making machine parts for ourselves, because we're going to need them for the other stuff. Because a belt requires machinery parts and plates, and we also need building blocks, which takes plates and rods. Now, we have the plates, we have the rods, and we have the machinery parts. We just got to get it all organized, get it over here, and get it fed into that research building. So to make sure we get a nice big area, I'm gonna, and lead up for the next thing, I'm gonna remove this belt and we're gonna reorganize its shape. And there we go. Belt has been rearranged. We have, using the second lane loaders, we're gonna put, we have all the Tecum rods coming down this way. We have right next to there, because we need location. Because we're gonna use this area right here to build our automation that's gonna feed over this way. First thing we're gonna work on is we're gonna get the blocks going. Okay, so I've got the setup for automating the belts and the blocks. I am grabbing, using the second lane loaders to grab spare output from here, from these machines. They will go into this container right here. And from this container, it's using a second lane loader to hop over the Tecum rod line to deposit onto this lane, which is going over to here. Now for the blocks, I'm simply put 2 of these loaders, pulling off these lanes, and they're building up right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a storage. As you can see, I got 200 here for now. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. And I'm going to create a supply line that's going to come over here, which we're going to use to create a bit of storage And to unleash this, now 2 ways this can work. This will just keep filling those until they max out, and then they'll just overflow here. But that's not how I want to handle this. So we're going to take another loader. We'll do this side first since I have those. Put that one there. Then we'll grab this one here. And we're going to set this to an output. That one's to an output. So they'll go in here, go in there, and then get instantly spit back out. And it creates a bit of a buffer. So you can come over here. If you need to pick any of these up, you can afterwards. For whatever process. And now these are just coming in here. Just waiting on the blocks. Oh, because I forgot to set those intakes. What's your problem? Why aren't you running? There it goes. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. So yeah. Now the thing is, with all this process, you gotta balance it a little bit. Because you gotta remember, right now, our only source is 160 plates and 160 rods a minute. And all this takes from that. And even though we have 3 of these out of saturation, these use 40 plates a minute each. So that's 120 here. This requires... These requires one of these, so 40 coming into here. So one of these machines goes, that's 40 going that way. And as you can see, we got 120 coming through here, but this is just to fill into here. Now these take 40 plates a minute plus 20. So you have 60 plates a minute going right there. Plus the 40 for there. That's already like 100 a minute. And then you have 72 a minute here. See, we're already over capacity for the moment. But eventually, this is going to fill up. Which, as you can see, it already has. So these aren't running. So this 40 a minute is not subtracting from that. So technically we have, even though 172 rolling, that 40 a minute now, subtract from the 172, means we got 130 being consumed, and we're making 160. So we'll have 60 on the backside, slowly filling this up. So, and then we haven't even gotten to really consuming any rods yet. So they're just sitting here, only being used for this. And whatever else we make. This will be the next video, is working on automating stuff from this. Okay, so that's it for now. We hit our objective. We have the tier 2 research automated. We automated the belts and the blocks required for it, and these now have a basis of storing up, so you can use for later as well. And yeah, so I'm Arcades. I stream on Twitch as Arcades Test. Feel free to come join me there, and I hope you like, subscribe, comment about anything you saw here. And this is Arcades signing out. Have yourself a good day.